In the ever-evolving landscape of American entertainment and cultural debates, the announcement of Bad Bunny as the headliner for the Super Bowl 60 halftime show has ignited a firestorm of opinions, particularly from conservative voices in politics and media. At the center of this controversy stands House Speaker Mike Johnson, who, in a bold and unapologetic statement, suggested that country music legend Lee Greenwood would be a far superior choice to grace the stage at the 2026 event. Greenwood, the 82-year-old Grammy-winning artist best known for his patriotic anthem, God Bless the USA, has now stepped forward to endorse this idea wholeheartedly, adding fuel to what has become a broader conversation about the values, representation, and inclusivity of one of America's most watched spectacles. Greenwood's response to Johnson's proposal was not just affirmative but enthusiastic, reflecting a deep sense of pride in his musical legacy and his long-standing connection to American traditions. Speaking directly on the matter, Greenwood expressed that he agrees with Speaker Johnson and believes he would make a great performer for any Super Bowl show. This isn't mere flattery, it's a confident assertion backed by decades of experience performing at high-profile events, including numerous NFL games. The singer highlighted his routine appearances for various NFL teams every year, especially during their salute to service games, which honor military personnel and veterans, a theme that resonates strongly with the ethos of Greenwood's music. He even teased an upcoming performance at a Dallas Cowboys game next month, underscoring his familiarity with the football world. What makes Greenwood's potential involvement so appealing to proponents like Johnson is the singer's ability to unite audiences through themes of patriotism, resilience, and national pride. Greenwood elaborated on his excitement, stating, "I am always thrilled to perform the anthem or God Bless the USA during the games." His vision for a Super Bowl appearance goes beyond a standard set. He imagined a pre-game moment where, "The NFL will have me perform this year at the Super Bowl prior to the game to have a stadium full of football fans singing, God Bless the USA, to kick off the game." This scenario paints a vivid picture. Tens of thousands of fans from diverse backgrounds, rising in unison to belt out lyrics that have become synonymous with American identity since the song's release in 1984. God Bless the USA has transcended its origins as a country track to become a staple at 4th of July celebrations, political rallies, and even school events, embedding itself in the cultural fabric of the nation. To understand the depth of this endorsement, one must consider Greenwood's storied career. Born in 1947 in Kentucky, Lee Greenwood rose to prominence in the 1980s with a string of hits that blended heartfelt storytelling with soaring melodies. His breakthrough album, You've Got a Good Love Comin', produced the chart-topping single that would define his legacy. But it was the patriotic fervor of the Reagan era that propelled God Bless the USA into immortality. The song, written as a tribute to American soldiers and civilians alike, captured the optimism and unity of a post-Vietnam America eager to reclaim its sense of purpose. Over the years, Greenwood has performed it countless times, including at presidential inaugurations, military bases overseas, and notably at rallies for former President Donald Trump, where it has served as an unofficial campaign anthem. This alignment with conservative values has made Greenwood a polarizing yet revered figure, admired by those who see his music as a bulwark against cultural shifts they perceive as erosive. House Speaker Mike Johnson's intervention in this debate adds a layer of political intrigue. On Tuesday, Johnson, a devout Christian and staunch conservative from Louisiana, lambasted the NFL's decision to book Bad Bunny, born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, as the halftime performer. In an interview with Migrant Insider, Johnson didn't mince words, calling it a terrible decision. Admitting he was initially unfamiliar with the Puerto Rican superstar, "I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was," Johnson quickly pivoted to a critique rooted in generational and cultural concerns. "It sounds like he's not someone who appeals to a broader audience," Johnson argued. "There are so many eyes on the Super Bowl, a lot of young, impressionable children." For Johnson, the stakes are high. The Super Bowl isn't just entertainment, it's a cultural touchstone watched by over 100 million people annually, shaping perceptions and values on a massive scale. Johnson's alternative? None other than Lee Greenwood, whom he praised as a great role model for America's youth. This suggestion isn't arbitrary. It stems from a worldview that prioritizes artists who embody traditional American virtues, hard work, faith, family, and patriotism, over what Johnson and his allies view as edgier, more globalized pop culture. Greenwood's music, with its explicit nods to the flag, the military, and divine providence, aligns seamlessly with this vision. Johnson's comments echo a broader conservative pushback against the NFL's evolving performer choices, which have included hip-hop icons like Kendrick Lamar, pop sensations like The Weeknd, and now reggaeton powerhouse Bad Bunny. Critics like Johnson argue that such selections prioritize urban, international appeal at the expense of heartland values, potentially alienating a core demographic of football fans. The timing of this controversy couldn't be more charged. Bad Bunny was announced as the headliner just last month, following whispers that Taylor Swift might take the slot, a rumor that would have thrilled her legion of fans but likely drawn its own set of conservative ire given her political leanings. Instead, the NFL opted for Bad Bunny, the 31-year-old artist whose blend of reggaeton, trap and Latin pop has shattered records and barriers. With over 40 billion streams on Spotify alone, Bad Bunny is a global phenomenon, the most streamed artist on the platform for 3 consecutive years. His music often explores themes of identity, love and social justice, sung primarily in Spanish, which has endeared him to Latinx audiences while challenging English-dominant narratives in mainstream U.S. entertainment. Yet this very success has made him a lightning rod. Over the weekend, Bad Bunny addressed the backlash head-on during his Saturday Night Live monologue, delivering a deadpan quip, "I think everybody's happy about it. Even Fox News." The line drew laughs but underscored the tension. Bad Bunny's defenders, including Jennifer Lopez, have rallied around him. In a recent Today Show appearance, Lopez dismissed the uproar, saying, "People will be pleasantly surprised because his music transcends language. I don't understand the controversy. He's one of the top artists in the world right now. I'm super excited for people to see him." Lopez, who headlined the Super Bowl 53 halftime show in 2019 alongside Shakira, knows the platform's power to bridge cultures. Her endorsement highlights a counter-narrative, that the Super Bowl should reflect America's diversity, not reinforce a monolithic ideal.